Today our topic is the power of perseverance lessons from Stoicism. Life is not always easy. There are moments when we face challenges, when things do not go as planned, and when we feel like giving up. But in these moments, one of the most important qualities we can have is perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to keep going, even when it is hard. It is the strength to push through difficulties and not let obstacles stop us. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us a lot about perseverance and how to live a good life, even when things are tough. Stoicism is not about avoiding emotions or pretending that life is perfect. It is about accepting reality, focusing on what we can control, and finding inner strength to face whatever comes our way. Let us look at some lessons from Stoicism that can help us understand the power of perseverance. One of the key ideas in Stoicism is the concept of control. The Stoics believe that there are things in life we can control and things we cannot control. For example, we cannot control the weather, other people's actions, or unexpected events. But we can control our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. This idea is very powerful because it reminds us to focus on what we can change, instead of wasting energy on things we cannot change. When we face challenges, it is easy to feel frustrated or helpless. But if we focus on what we can control, we can find ways to move forward. For example, if you lose your job, you cannot change the fact that it happened, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to stay positive, learn new skills, and look for new opportunities. This is the power of perseverance. It is about taking responsibility for your own life and not letting external events define your future. Another important lesson from Stoicism is the idea of accepting reality as it is. The Stoics believe that suffering often comes from resisting reality. When we expect life to be easy or fair, we set ourselves up for disappointment. But if we accept that life is unpredictable and sometimes difficult, we can be more prepared to handle challenges. This does not mean we should give up or stop trying to improve our lives. It means we should face reality with courage and clarity. For example, if you are working on a project and it does not go as planned, instead of getting upset, you can accept the situation and look for ways to improve. This mindset helps us stay calm and focused, even when things do not go our way. Perseverance is not just about working hard. It is also about staying mentally strong and not letting setbacks break us. The Stoics also believed in the importance of discipline and self-control. They taught that true freedom comes from mastering our own desires and emotions. In today's world, we are often tempted by distractions and instant gratification. We want quick results, and we get frustrated when we have to wait or work hard for something. But the Stoics remind us that real success and happiness come from patience and hard work. For example, if you want to achieve a big goal, like running a marathon or starting a business, you need to be disciplined. You need to set small goals, stay consistent, and not give up when things get tough. Perseverance is not just about having a dream. It is about putting in the effort every day, even when it feels difficult or boring. This is how we build character and achieve long-term success. One of the most famous Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, was a Roman emperor who faced many challenges during his rule. He wrote a book called Meditations, where he shared his thoughts on how to stay strong and virtuous in difficult times. One of his key messages was to focus on the present moment. He believed that worrying about the past or the future only creates unnecessary stress. Instead, we should focus on what we can do right now to make our lives better. This is a powerful lesson for perseverance. When we feel overwhelmed by a big challenge, it can help to break it down into smaller steps. Instead of thinking about how hard the journey will be, we can focus on taking one step at a time. This makes it easier to stay motivated and keep moving forward. Another Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, was born as a slave and faced many hardships in his life. Despite this, he became one of the most respected teachers of Stoicism. He taught that our greatest power is our ability to choose how we respond to life. He said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is a powerful reminder that we always have a choice, even in difficult situations. For example, if someone treats you unfairly, you can choose to stay calm and not let their actions control your emotions. This does not mean you should ignore the problem or let people treat you badly. It means you should respond with dignity and strength, instead of letting anger or frustration take over. This is the essence of perseverance. It is about staying in control of your own mind and not letting external events break your spirit. The Stoics also believed in the importance of gratitude. They taught that we should appreciate what we have instead of always wanting more. In today's world, it is easy to focus on what we lack or what we have not achieved yet. But this mindset can make us feel unhappy and dissatisfied. The Stoics remind us to be grateful for the small things in life, like our health, our relationships, and the opportunities we have. When we practice gratitude, we can find joy and strength, even in difficult times. For example, if you are struggling with a problem at work, you can still be grateful for the skills you have learned and the support of your colleagues. This positive mindset helps us stay motivated and keeps us from giving up. Finally, the Stoics believed in the importance of helping others. They taught that we are all connected, and that true happiness comes from contributing to the well-being of others. When we face challenges, it can help to think about how our actions can benefit others. For example, if you are working on a difficult project, you can think about how it will help your team or your community. This sense of purpose can give us the strength to keep going, even when things are hard. Perseverance is not just about achieving personal success. It is also about making a positive impact on the world. In conclusion, the power of perseverance is one of the most important lessons we can learn from Stoicism. Life is full of challenges, but we have the ability to face them with strength and courage. By focusing on what we can control, accepting reality, practicing discipline, and staying grateful, we can build the resilience we need to overcome obstacles. Perseverance is not just about working hard. It is about staying mentally strong, staying focused on the present moment, and not letting setbacks define us. The Stoic philosophers remind us that true success and happiness come from within. It is about how we choose to respond to life, not what life throws at us. So, the next time you face a challenge, remember the lessons of Stoicism. Stay calm, stay focused, and keep moving forward. This is the power of perseverance, and it is within all of us.